Hi everyone, it's Dr. Joni here and welcome to week 12. This week we have two topics that we're covering. First is part 1, begin creating your best of show public GPS grad portfolio story phase 4, connect, which is the mission design and format. So for the next assignment, assignment 5 that's coming up, you will be beginning to put together your best of show portfolio or your GPS grad portfolio story. And part 2 is our last discussion, one day closer to graduation. So we're going to look at week 12. And here's week 12 open. This week, we only have one discussion due, and that's one day closer to graduation. And don't forget, we have the frequently asked questions and the grad portfolio story forum. As you're creating your portfolio, you might want to share ideas or information there. Okay, let's look at the module for this week. As I said earlier, there's two parts. The first part, 1, focuses on our fifth assignment, which is phase 4 of the GPS grad portfolio story, putting together your public portfolio. Connect, the mission design and format. And part 2 is our last discussion, 10, one day closer to graduation. Introduction. Begin developing your best of show public GPS grad portfolio story. Focus on phase 4 Connect. It's an empowering way for you to support your learning story, integrate your learning, and to share your learning story. This module focuses on the process of the design and development of your best of show or public GPS grad portfolio story, with the focus on mission, design, and format, all of which you choose yourself for your public story. You'll also be reviewing resources and discussing information on being one day closer to graduation. Module objectives, they're related to the course objectives number 1, 3, and 6. After you complete the tasks in week 12, you will be able to review a commencement speech and discuss advice for success after college. And also you'll be reviewing materials on creating your public portfolio. Module activities should take you about an hour and 25 minutes. This week, I'd like you to look at 3 of our ebooks, the Guest Networker book, review the section on creating your portfolio, Citizenship, and College Graduate 2.0. You can also focus on the resources by the KSU Small Business Development Center starting a business seminar. I do want to add, if you want to take any of the courses offered by our KSU Small Business Development Center, just call the office. The classes are typically $69 a piece, and you can get them for $10 as a student, staff member, or alumni, but you have to register over the phone at their main office. So the number is included on that page as well. Okay, also, I'd like you to look at the public portfolio ebook on creating and sharing your public portfolio, and then once again review some of the formats that we have for free. Again, if you can find another format other than the ones we have here, please choose to use it. You can use paper, Web 1.0, Web 2.0, whatever formats you would like. Okay, our last graded coursework discussion is discussion 10. That's due on November 1st at 11 p.m. Remember, if you need an extension, just write me an email, preferably on D2L. Of course, you can write on the school email, but I'll be easier to find your message on D2L. Okay, also, or you can call the office. Review upcoming graded work. On November 15th, we have assignment 5 due, creating your best of show portfolio, phase 4 Connect. And on November 29th, that's our last assignment due. That is your GPS grad portfolio story, creating your best of show portfolio, phase 5 Express. Module summary. After completing this module, you'll be able to define the process and create your best of show GPS grad portfolio story. Also, you'll be familiar with the resources of becoming an active KSU alumni, as well as looking at some commencement speeches, and so you'll be preparing for life after graduation. Module checklist. Continue to read Creating and Sharing Your Public Portfolio GPS Grad Portfolio Story formats and the Guest Networker ebooks. Remember, discussion 10 is due, and review the upcoming assignment 5 and assignment 6. What's next? Creating and sharing your public portfolio GPS grad portfolio story formats. Begin to plan You're sharing your best of show public portfolio, express, and look at the discussion one day closer to graduation. Before closing our overview for this week, here's discussion 10. It has two parts. The first part, I would like you to look at the link that I've connected our KSU commencement speakers. And after you look at some of those, you can, or all of them if you would like, what good advice did the speakers share that you would like to share with us? And part two, as you prepare for life after college, what advice would you give to those starting college and graduating college? Well, we are one day closer to graduation. Thank you for your excellent and inspiring coursework, and I will see you next week.